Hello. The following video, this is an official announcement. The following video will contain no swearing on the request of the payer. Very sad indeed. No swearing in this video. Remember, like, subscribe, and tell your fabulous friends about my channel. Look at that. I sneeze when I tell lies. Okay. This here, best watch for a 56-year-old, day date versus a no date Submariner. Hey Arch, I've sent you $25 to your PayPal account for your advice. I'm contacting you about my dad, Daniel. Hello, Daniel. Hello, Daniel. He's 56 years old and wants to buy a luxury watch. With my help, he has narrowed it down to two watches. Number one, Rolex Submariner, no date, 114060, brand new. Number two, Rolex Day Date President, 18238 with champagne dial and stick markers. I live in Canada, so a brand new ceramic 114060 is better bang per buck than a pre-owned 14060. Rest assured, I will not pay full retail. Instead, I'll negotiate a lower price, as I have many Rolex ADs nearby. Personally, I think the President looks better, but the sub holds its value and may even increase. Between the two watches, what do you think is best for a 56-year-old man? Feel free to give any other recommendations that would cost under $12,000. Thanks again for everything, and best of wishes. P.S. If you ever come to Canada, let me know. Say hello to your Patek World Time. Sincerely, Aria. Okay, so let's talk about this here. This is a good discussion. A no date ceramic Submariner, new in steel, or a used 18238. Now, 18238, that's a reference number. That means the watch would be, that's a used watch. It's not a new watch. It's a used watch. So, nothing wrong with used watches. We both know how I feel about used watches. They are, that's the way to go. That's the way to go. I was going to swear just then. Look, so what do I say about this? Now, I'm just, oh, wowzers. Just having a look at the, yes, okay. We've got a photo from Jewellers on Time there. I got to tell you the truth there. What would I buy? I tell you what is the better watch? What's the better way to go? And I got to tell you, the answer, my friend. Okay. Two things before we start talking about what's the best proposition. We've got to realize something. Number one, the President 18238 is solid gold. That means, you know, you got to be careful with it. What sort of job does your dad do? Is he an office worker? Because if you wear that watch everywhere, it'll stretch. Now, my dad, I love my dad to death. He's got a 16234, a steel and white gold bezel, Datejust, great watch, 36 mil. I sold it to him. I owed him some money and he took the watch in return. But I got to tell you that my father has worn that fucking thing every day. And when he's adding chemicals to the pool, he still wears it, puts his hand in. He's got no sensitivity to being a quality watch. If your dad is going to treat it like my dad does, the answer is simple. Get the steel Datejust. or the Submariner. Okay? If your dad is going to treat it like my dad, get him steel. If your dad, however, is respectful of the fact that it is solid gold, you've got to be careful with it. I would say, out of the two watches, what would I prefer? 100%, without a doubt, 18238. That is the best bang per buck. I mean, it's like saying, what would you prefer? A brand new C250 or a 5-year-old S-Class? What's going to be more fun? The 5-year-old S-Class, it's going to trump the C-Class. So I would say 18238, 18238, 18238. Kenny Nguyen is a great guy to get it from. However, if your dad wants a watch, if he's not a watch person and he's going to treat it like shit, get a steel Rolex. My dad even cuts the grass with his Datejust. Clips the hedges. I said, you gotta take your fucking Datejust off! Take the fucking Rolex! Oh shit, I wasn't supposed to swear. Take the Rolex off, Pop! He doesn't listen. He does not listen. He does not listen at all. So you've got to look at this equation and say, is your dad somebody who's going to... Is your dad going to treat it like shit, or is he going to be respectful to gold? If he's respectful, go for the 18238. That is a... I mean, I think you're wrong. You're saying that you think the sub... No, a second-hand 18238, it's plumped. It'll only go one way, is up. They are big bucks new. And the smaller size, it's a 36mm. Rolex had day date 2, over 40mm. Now they've gone day date 40. So they're coming back a bit. The 36mm would be highly desired. It's an excellent watch, as long as he looks after it. If he's somebody who's going to just treat it like shit, get steel watch every day of the week. With that said, so it really depends on what your dad... Because I know people who say, oh, I bought a gold Rolex and, you know, they think it's better than the steel one. I'm thinking, hang on a minute. Gold is softer. You can't beat physics. You cannot beat physics. Steel is really good stuff for everyday durability. Okay, to show off at the country club, gold is king, but you got to be careful with it. Okay, you got to be careful with it. So I would say it depends on what form is your dad. But if that all being said and your dad understands it, and I would say seriously, get the president, man. Get the president. You only live once. It's a cool watch to have. I love the 18238. I reckon that is super cool. Super, super, super cool. No questions at all. That is a very, very cool watch to get. A Rolex president is always super cool. So, yeah, I'd bite the bullet. I'd get it. I'd get it. Get the 18238. As long as he's respectful of it. I'm Archie Luxury. Tell me what you think of that. Almost no swearing, Archie. Very good try. He only paid $25. Come on, guys. Can't expect a perfect record for that.
We specialize in the repair of Rolex and Patek Philippe watches. We've been doing the same thing for more than 25 years. We have Rolex technicians certified by Rolex who actually used to work for the company for many years, like if we're doing the work on the factory. We completely disassemble the watch and we put it to work like brand new condition. When you get the pre-owned watch, it's like if you're getting a brand new unit. The only difference is the money.